Kept you waiting, huh? Hey guys, I'm back from a very long absence. Interested in getting back into creating videos for you guys, checking out some new products that are on the market that I missed during my absence. Haven't really been keeping up with all the tactical gear or accessories and stuff like that in the tactical realm. Just dealing with some personal stuff in my life, but I'm in a good space now to do some videos. And I also got really into lightsabers. So you guys have probably seen a lot of this stuff on my Instagram. Got really into kind of like weathering and customizing lightsabers, stuff like that. So just a few of them that I've tinkered around with. I think they're really cool, really neat. So yeah, that's something. I do have a small thing to get into today, kind of a cool little accessory for my Mark 18 Mod 1, and that is from Element Gear. This is a replica of the Unity AXON, or AXON, which is a dual pressure switch for a, my model is for a PEC 15 and a Surefire Scout Light. So those are the two attachments that you see here. This is the package that it comes in. I ordered this from AliExpress. I think it was around $16 or so, and that's including shipping, so really inexpensive, and it took about 2 weeks to arrive, and it just came in a bubble mailer, and this was just inside of that. No other packaging from what I received. So go ahead and open this up for you. Get the main portion, the dual remote switch with a lead to a Scout Light, and then I think this is a 2.5 millimeter plug for the PEC 15. Which fits the Element LA5 UHC that I have on the Mark 18 right now. Here's the switch section. Mine did come with the trademarks. So there's the logo there, and then in this you have the kind of rails to attach it to the Picatinny rail. It does not include an Allen key, so you'll need one. But here are the pieces. You get 2 long screws, and then the 2 attachment pieces. Alright, and these are just, they will slot in, as you can see. So this is what it would look like before you mount it to the top rail. Set that aside. This is replacing the pressure switch that I had previously. This is a Night Evolution replica of the Tactical Augmented Pressure Switch, which I believe was also made by Unity and distributed through TNVC, I believe, is who all that was through. I modified mine quite a bit because I did have mine kind of wedged in between the top and left side rail of my Mark 18, but I did it in a way that I can still use the rail grabbers if I wanted to mount it to the top rail. And that is where I did have it before, was the top rail behind my PEC 15, but I wasn't a fan of how long it was. You can see the difference in length between these. Just let me grab my Mark 18 here. Just have the upper receiver here so I can kind of show you the difference without mounting and taking off these. So this is about where the switch would sit before, and it just took up a ton of space, and I was trying to keep everything compact while still having the switch mounted to the top so that I could use left or right hand. And you can see just how much space that took up on the short rail of the Mark 18. And then if you switch to this one, the footprint is just a lot smaller, because this thing will push up all the way. Tuck those wires out. It'll sit about right there. So you can kind of see just how much more space you have with this. And I've played around with this a little bit already, but I took everything off and put it back in the package so that you could see what it looked like when you were to order this yourself. But I will get this plugged in and mounted and get back to you in one sec. Alright, so here we have it mounted on the top rail of my Mark 18 Mod 1. You can see it's very, very small while still providing both a switch for your weapon light as well as your laser. In my case, I have a M600 Ultra scout light and a LA5 UHP PEC 15. And some things to note is that it does block the access to your battery, so you're not able to replace your battery with this switch mounted. So you would need to either take your PEC 15 off or take the remote switch off to change the battery of your laser unit in this setup. If you wanted to push your switch back further, you could probably leave access to your battery, but the build that I'm going for is I have everything pushed up as far forward as it can go and as compact as possible. And that includes my front sight, molds into the PEC 15, as you can see there. PEC 15 is mounted as far forward behind that, and then this switch is mounted just behind the PEC 15. So overall, I'm very satisfied with the look and feel of this dual switch. This button controls the laser unit, so you can push it once and hold it for momentary. But if you want to toggle your laser on, you just double click it and it will stay lit. And if you wanted to mess around with the settings of your PEC 15, let's laser, it's both. And that function works for every setting of your PEC 15. That's off. It should just be Illuminator. Yep. Very responsive feel for this. Very clicky as well. Very satisfied with the function there. And then this is your switch for your light, which has a lot of travel to it so that you can use it as a momentary switch. Still very responsive. so that you can strobe your light if you wanted to. But if you push it all the way in, it does also act as a toggle switch, which is very nice. I'm a big fan of the functions of this pressure switch. And you have to be very deliberate to actually toggle your light on, so you're not going to accidentally fully toggle your light on. It's very responsive to a light touch to activate momentary. And then you have to push it in quite a bit for it to toggle. And the way this is set up, it's more comfortable to activate it with my left hand, which would be the dominant way of using it, but it is definitely usable. I can definitely reach it from the right side while also maintaining a grip there. Oops, sorry. But I'm definitely more comfortable from this side because I don't have the tail end of the scout light to deal with. I just have a very clean left side of my Mark 18. And then wire management. Since I have everything kind of compact, the length is quite a bit more than I would need since everything is just right next to each other. So what I did was I pushed the wires forward and then brought them back to actually plug in. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit. There's the length of the laser lead, push it all the way forward, and then routed it back to the PEC 15, and then did a similar thing with the scout light lead. But yeah, very satisfied with this solution to a dual switch for my Mark 18 Mod 1. Again, this is the Element Gear replica of the Unity AXON remote switch. Thanks for watching.